And this is not new. He talked about it in his first term, and he's not the first U.S. president that has examined or looked at how could we acquire Greenland. There's an interest there. But so I just reminded them of the fact that not only did Truman want to do it, but President Trump's been talking about this since his first term.
That was Secretary of State Marco Rubio speaking to reporters about the U.S. potentially buying Greenland. Rubio is expected to meet with leaders of Denmark next week to discuss a U.S. deal for the territory, despite them repeatedly saying Greenland is not for sale. Greenland is an autonomous territory within the Kingdom of Denmark. With this in mind, we wanted to examine some of the past attempts, which started all the way back in 1886. U.S. Secretary of State William Seward, the man who negotiated Alaska's purchase from the Russian Empire, investigated this, but the U.S. never formally asked. In 1910, the U.S. made an offer to the Danish government to trade territories. The U.S. would give Denmark 2 islands from the Philippines in exchange for Greenland and what was then known as the Danish West Indies. That deal, which also involved a secondary trade with Germany, fell apart. After World War II, Greenland became a critical location for U.S. military bases. So the U.S. again tried to buy Greenland from Denmark. President Truman's Secretary of State secretly offered Denmark $100 million in gold in exchange for the island. Denmark didn't take the money or give up sovereignty over the territory, but allowed the U.S. to keep its military bases there. So what would Greenland's value to the U.S. be now? White House officials have said its location off Canada's northeastern coast makes it critical for defending the U.S. and NATO allies. Greenland also sits in the middle of a crucial North Atlantic shipping route, which means any disruptions there or biases toward Russia or China could disrupt global trade operations. And Greenland has large deposits of rare earth minerals needed to make cell phones and solar panels.